Hello everyone and welcome to the continuation of my top 25 games list. We're doing 20 through 16 for me. My name is Jeffrey.
And I'm Jacob.
So let's just jump right into it. Well, we do have an intro video where we kind of explain. We're trying to guess each other's lists.
Yep.
So you may hear us refer to points.
Yep.
That's us how well we've guessed each other's list.
Yep.
So without further ado, my number 20.
Number 20
is a game that the expansion helped put it on the list again. Similar to Russian Railroads, where that expansion put that onto the list.
I don't have anything with expansions.
This one again is the expansion Tuscany.
Oh my
really,
word, are you serious?
Really put this one on the board for me.
This is one I struggled with. I was gonna pull it off, I did pull it off.
And this game is Viticulture.
Jeffrey,
from Stonemaier
you're killing me, Jeffrey.
I liked the original Viticulture, but when I played with the Tuscany, especially that extra board, I felt like I could do so much more.
Right.
The problem I had with Viticulture was I had so many workers, I didn't have enough to do with them. But with the Tuscany expansion, with the board, there's so much extra. It's really great where you're planting your different wine fields, and you're harvesting the grapes, and then you're crushing the grapes to make wine, and then you're trying to get these different levels of wine to fulfill these contracts, so you can get these residual payments which give you money every turn.
Right.
It's a really awesome game.
Right.
Worker placement style with a lot of theme.
This is a game that I haven't had a chance to play yet. I've wanted to get it to the table. I want to bring a bottle of wine and drink some wine and play it. I've heard you talk about it a lot. I thought it was going to be on your list, and as I was looking through and making your list, I had about 31 games, and Viticulture was one that last second I crossed off and took it off your list in place of something else.
Yeah, so I've played this game 5 times.
Yeah.
But again, it's going to be one of those that I think just comes to the table, every few months, and it's going to get a lot of play over the years.
Well, let's do it.
Because I haven't had the game that long. Like, I probably only had the game about a year,
right,
or so. So five plays within a year is not too bad.
Right. Well, yeah, it's definitely a game I want to play. I've heard lots of things about it. What I've seen from videos and stuff, as you were saying, the base game, there's not enough going on, and that's the way I felt when I looked at the videos. Yeah. I was like, why is everyone like raging about this game? It doesn't look like there's enough to do. And you're saying with the expansion, it really ramps up, so that's cool. Really
takes it to a whole nother level.
Right. Awesome.
So that's my number 20 is Viticulture.
All right.
My number.
Give me some juicy points, Jeffrey.
My number 19, believe it or not, is a cooperative game.
Okay. if you say so.
That I've played 19 times. And it's my number 19.
You've played it 19 times?
Yeah.
I don't think I have this on the list.
And I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I'm combining two separate games here, but they're the same system. Legendary Encounters. Okay. Alien and Predator.
I got it. I got it.
I remember I played the Legendary system a whole bunch. Probably played that game like 60 times. But then I grew tired of it. It felt very, very samey, very, not a whole lot that it offered.
Right.
But I remember playing Aliens, and man, the theme of that just was like, I love Aliens, and it just grabbed me. The whole, like, the face huggers coming at you, and then like you're dying from like chest bursters. So great. The Predator game is great as well, and it's hard. Like, I felt like I was actually losing at that game.
Yeah.
Like, I played the Aliens Resurrection, the 4th movie.
Right.
Like, must have been like 8 or 9 of those 19 plays trying to just beat that one.
Yeah, for sure.
So I love, like, the thing I love about co-ops, the few that I do love, is when it's hard. When I don't just walk through the game. When it beats me down and I just got to be like, okay, let's pick it up and try again.
Yeah, exactly. As you mentioned before, with the face huggers, my favorite thing was one of the games we played. round one, like the first action that someone took of the game was to, I'll just scan this zone.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was a face hugger, jumps on them.
Yeah.
And then the next person's like, I only have 2 combat.
I can't beat
Boom,
that.
chest burster in the deck. It's like, what? Turn 1, there's no way.
Yeah. Yes, you feel that tension of the game, and the same as you feel in the movies of like behind, and because the cards are face down, I think that's what really does it, because you see all these things out there and you're like, well, what's the threat? I don't know. You're looking into the room and you're like, what's in there? And it's face just gets you.
Yeah, I love the damage values in that game as well,
Yeah.
where you're flipping cards and maybe it's just a near miss, or
a flesh wound,
flesh wound, or they did like some severe damage where you're taking like 5 damage from that, and
like
it's incurable or something like that.
And the art is really good too.
Very cool.
Really pulls you in. Like the brutal puncture one is like literally like the alien with the small mouth, like taking you in the forehead.
Yeah,
I don't know how you survive that.
I don't know either. Another aspect of that game that really ramped it up was the coordinate cards, where you have cards in your hand that say coordinate, and on your turn you can play that and give that bonus to your ally, and then you draw a new card to replace it. So it can help you as well as help them get through their turn. You can like, if you're looking for that one card, I need to play as many of these coordinates out of my hand to get that one card into my hand that's in my deck. So I just thought that was so cool.
I think the fact that they made it a pure co-op, whereas Legendary was like semi-cooperative where you counted up points at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think going the pure co-op route was ultimately better for this game.
Yeah, as far as like Marvel Legendary is concerned, I don't foresee myself ever playing Marvel Legendary again. I would only ever want to play Encounters. I think it's a much, much better game.
So that's my number 19. Cool. Legendary Encounters, Alien, and Predator.
All right, well, I got that one at least.
There you go. My number 18 is probably the game with the best artwork on my list.
Oh. I might have pulled this off at the last minute again.
And it's a game that the first couple times I played it, I didn't really see the depth that was there. But the more and more we play, the more I'm like, there's some strategy. There is some subtle decisions that you make on when you take certain actions that can really affect the game. And that's Abyss.
Yeah. This is another game that was in my top 31 for you, and I scratched it off the list.
Wow. And I mean, it's so quick. It's so easy. It's so beautiful to look at. I mean, the table presence when I pulled it with new people, and they're just like, wow, like this, it looks amazing. I'm flipping through the cards and I'm showing like, oh yeah, look at this guy, look how awesome this looks, and they're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. Let's play. Yeah. And the currency being like the pearls and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Hearing them clink in your little clamshell thing is awesome.
Yeah, I still don't like that they're spherical and that they just like roll off the table. I'd say 1 in 3 games I have pearls go all over the floor.
Well, maybe you just need to be more careful.
Well, I try to be like super careful, and like something random will happen. Someone will drop a card and I'll like go to catch it and hit something else and
oh man.
But
yeah, I've played this game 12 times.
Okay. Yeah.
And every time I really enjoy it, and especially the expansion adds even more tough decisions to the mix as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it's great game.
Yeah, it is a great game. I really enjoyed it as well. The only reason I took it off was I felt that there was just other games that you liked more than this. I know that with that original game, the first couple plays we were just like, yeah, this is a good game. Yeah. But then the more you play it, it just gets better and better.
Yeah, and I feel like the artwork in that game is what keeps drawing you back. And, and because of that artwork, we played it more. And then we're like, oh yeah, there is actually, a game here, a really good game that has some tough decisions, some trying to outmaneuver each other player on when you take certain actions.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's my
great pick. Unfortunately, last second I pulled it off the list.
My number 18, Abyss.
Man, I've done that how many times already? 3?
So many. You made the wrong decisions.
I made all the wrong decisions.
Okay.
Well, I've got 1 point this round so far out of 10. That's great. Give me some juicy points, Jeffrey.
My number 17 is a Space 4X Euro game.
Okay.
Eclipse.
Yeah, I got it.
You got
I
it.
got it. It's not in the right bracket, but I got it. It's at least 2 points.
So, I've played this game, at least 11 times. I have 11 recorded plays. I know I've played it a whole bunch more than that.
Okay.
Because I had a friend that he loved this game. We played it all the time.
Right.
But and I played it quite a bit on the app as well. But I don't record those plays. It's it's awesome. The expansion definitely adds more variety. You're taking control of these races, and the system where you need to use your action disc to control different planets, different systems, and they are also your action disc. So the more you control, the less actions you're going to have available to you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to really balance your empire so that you're getting enough money so that you can actually do anything. I mean, yeah, you can have this huge empire, but if you're only taking one action, well, what's the point?
Right.
So it's a really good, clean game. There's tech tree, there's combat. Probably my favorite thing about the game is the ship upgrading mechanic.
Yeah.
Where you can buy these different parts, and you have these little ship blueprints on your board, and you can make them really beefy with all these hulls, or make them have like these plasma missiles. So you just run in, fire off your plasma missiles. If you miss, well, you're basically done.
Right. Yeah.
You can customize them how you want. I think that's my favorite thing about the game.
Yeah. Again, this is one that I've only played once. It is a game that I'm kind of eager to play again, because I did have a pretty good time when I played it.
Yeah.
The one thing I remember, building up those ships and making yourself different from everyone else was very cool. I remember you came in with all these plasma missiles at me, the one game that we played, and you whiffed every roll. And then I went at you and I just crit every roll, and I absolutely decimated you. And it felt very swingy in that game that we played because of that. It was just kind of just random chance you happened to roll extremely poorly. But because I haven't played the game enough, I don't know if that's kind of a big factor in the game.
No, I think it kind of just balances itself out overall. I mean, yeah, if you like lose one battle, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
Just because you were involved in a battle, you get to draw some of the victory point tiles.
Okay.
But like if someone just comes in and decimates your entire star system, yeah, you're gonna have a rough day.
Yeah.
But if you just lose a battle here and there, it's really no big deal.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's my number 17.
All right. All
right. My last one on the list. Last chance to get some points here.
I'm 2 for 10 right now.
16 is a game that I played 5 times. It's a 2015 release.
Wow. Okay. I actually might have this game. I might have it in the right bracket too.
Nippon.
Yeah! Woo! 2 points for that.
I mean, we talked about, if you've seen Jacob's list, is 25 through 21. He had it on there, and basically all the things you said about that game.
Yeah.
There's so many layers. As you play more and more, you start peeling them back. It was actually a game where the first time I played, I was like, okay, it's a good game. I wasn't over the moon about it. But then I played it, 4 more times.
Right.
And I mean, it's great. Like there's so much going on, but it's very subtle in its strategy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the thing I find about it. You're not going to be going in saying like, oh yeah, there's all these different strategies, and someone's like, oh well, tell me about the different strategies, and then you're just like, well, I mean, you can make this small change here, and this is the kind of effect it'll have, or you can make this small change. I mean, it's
but it is a big difference.
It is.
Like that small little tweak plays a large role in whether you're getting points or not, and how many points you're getting.
Yeah. So
yeah,
again, it's
peeling off layers.
Yeah. It's a great game.
It is a great game, and I foresee that it's gonna move up higher on our list. It's gonna get closer to the number 1 position the more we play it. Yeah. I think next year it will probably be in better rankings.
Yeah. So that's my number 16 is Nippon. That's my 20 through 16.
Well, I doubled my score this bracket versus last bracket. So
There you go.
I'm currently at 6 points out of possible 20.
Not bad.
Sure.
All right, let's
move on to the next bracket. Well, it's gonna be my same bracket, but my list now.
All right, let's do
Unless
it.
you're watching it in a different order.
Yeah, you got to be cognizant of our viewers. But I guess assuming that they're watching my video first is a safe assumption.
Oh, sure.
All right, see you guys soon.
Take care.